Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and today we are doing our mid-month check-in for March, another year of the Make-Alongs 2026. If you did not see our introduction video, this month's theme is garments, baby garments, adult garments, colorful garments, not so colorful garments, whatever you want to make. Long sleeve, short sleeve, tank top, pants. Pants are good. Skirts, dresses. Anything where we're doing that multi-directional, a little bit more of a time commitment, maybe thinking more in like structure and design, something just to scratch those places in our brain we don't quite get to sometimes. These don't have to be huge projects. I'm not looking for finished garments at the end of the month. This is just participation. This is having fun. None of these make-alongs are supposed to be high-stress situations. These are supposed to be fun, inventive ways of looking at our stash, looking at how we're crafting and trying something different. Inspiration to try something different. So, what am I working on this month? I started the Captiva tee, but instead of using the Beach Bunny yarn I had originally set out for, I am using Knit Pick Stroll in Manatee. So if you were here last year, you may remember I had cast on a knit sweater with this, and I could not get the sizing to work. No matter what I did, no matter how many times I blocked it, we just couldn't get it there. So we are doing the Captiva tee. Now this serves two different purposes. Number one, I really am in love with this pattern. It looks phenomenal and I really want this sweater. I had originally bought 3 hanks of the Beach Bunny yarn because that seemed right for my size. I am worried, however, that 3 is only going to get me to about my natural waist based on the bust measurement. Cropped is fine. I am a shout little thing. But too cropped, and we're gonna look like we just have like a boob bib or like a doily going on here. So I need it to come below my natural waist. I am short from rib to hip. That's all I have. I don't even have a full finger spread. I've only got this. So I need something that hits me at least here, not here. I would prefer it to at least hit mid-tushy. My general silhouette tends to be skinnier pants, flouncier tops, just because it's a little bit more flattering for my shape. If I go the other way, I need something that is too loose here and tends to make me look fluffier than I actually am. So I have 5 of this color, but only 3 of the Beach Bunny. So I am test running, I guess, the Captiva tee with the Manatee yarn, and then we'll go back and do it with the Beach Bunny yarn that I specifically bought to do this pattern. But it's so cute, and this is the kind of thing that with a little tank top on would just be super easy to throw on. And I'm really into dresses recently, just basic cotton jersey knit dresses, and something like this would be super cute to just throw over like a solid one. So anyway, that is a new start. I did also pull out my Kisa tee. This is a free pattern from Hobby Yarn. And this is where I am. I have not added anything to it since I pulled it out. All I have done is pulled it out of my whip cart downstairs. So the last time we had talked about this on a show and tell, we were down here. And it got benched last year, so I have pulled this back out. I am using DMC Crochet Senso yarn. This is long discontinued. This came out of Erica the Lopsided Crafter stash when she did her big stash purge a couple years ago. This is one of the yarns that was in there. So that is not going to be a Kisa tee. I think that's the second thing I've cast on with that. I love this color, and that's going to look really great on me. So hopefully I have some time in the next 2 weeks to spend working on it, because I'd love to have both of these done by the end of April. I ideally like to have both done by Easter, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time for that. So we'll say hopefully they'll both be done by the end of next month. So let's check in with what you guys have been working on. So I am super excited to see what comes in these next 2 weeks. I know a couple of you guys have been looking for just that perfect pattern. A couple of you guys have the yarn pulled, but you don't know what you're going to make. A couple of you guys have the pattern, but you're waiting on yarn. So I can't wait to see what comes out of the rest of the month. Just remember, this isn't about completing a garment. This is just about having fun. These shouldn't bring stress. Getting these started, like I said, I'm not planning on these being done by the end of the month, much less, hopefully by the end of next month, but sometimes it works out that way, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, that's life. It's okay. We're supposed to be having fun. This is, partially focusing on stash and trying to use what we already have. And part of this is just taking time to look at our craft slightly differently than we normally would, instead of allowing ourselves to get into a rut where we're making the same 4 things over and over. This is about exploring things. And also, to me, garments, are like socks. You're having to work in multiple directions and building your skills and combining skills to make a final product. And it helps you to grow and think in a different way about structure and how things go together. And I think that's a very important thing to understand, just kind of vaguely. So yeah, there's so many times where if I could have read a pattern in advance to know what they were doing, I would have known it would have been a bad construction idea. There have been a lot of those over the years, and things like that. Like once you understand these things, having done them, it does form and shape your ability to make things you love later on that maybe have more integrity or hold up a little bit better or block better and hold their shape a little bit longer, things like that. So I love the skill building things. I think they're very important for us just to know. Even if we're not ever going to design our own things, it teaches us how to alter things or make changes so we know what we want in our future projects. So if you want to submit your pictures, the Ravelry group is open. You can send me an email and Instagram DM, as well as joining our Facebook group. If you're joining the Facebook group, I do ask you to answer all 4 questions, 3 of them to tell me you're not a bot, and 1 to assure me that you're agreeing to our group rules. I will not allow you to enter unless you answer all 4 questions. So before you hit the yes, please sign me up for this group, please answer those 4 questions. If you have any pattern suggestions, ideas, or anything else, leave a comment down below or come to the Ravelry group or the Facebook group. I would love to know what you're thinking, what you got rattling around that head of yours. What plans do you have? I am nosy. I want to know everything about what you guys are working on. The parasocial relationship, especially with those of you guys that have been with me for at least the last 3 years, if not the beginning, it is kind of reciprocal to some degree. I'm just saying. Don't forget, we do have our quarterly make-along still going on for 2 more weeks. We are focusing on bulky weight yarn. I know we're literally going from 80 degrees back to 20 degrees, back to 30 degrees, back to 90 degrees. If it's too hot to work with bulky, I understand. I really do understand. Don't worry. Next quarter is sport and DK weight. So we'll lighten up the load just a little bit, but we do have 2 more weeks left in the quarterly make along as well. So I love you guys. I hope you are having a wonderful, fantastic day. As always, I look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye, guys.